Hello, my name is Allison Elliott, and for my Learning Center project, I talked with Mrs. Martinez. She is a kindergarten teacher at Pleasant Hill Elementary in Austin ISD. She's actually a bilingual teacher. I went to her and asked her if she would tell me about one of her learning centers in her classroom, and she told me that she absolutely had to tell me about her reading center because she loves it so much. To get started, I'm going to talk to you about how her reading center works. Up on a bulletin board, she has two charts, one with smiley faces and another one with stars. The smiley face chart is for her Spanish-speaking students, and the star chart is for her English-speaking students. It goes from level 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8, and then it has corresponding bins in the actual reading center itself with 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8. And they color coordinate, so if you're at level 2, there's a green star and a green smiley face and then a green bin. And also in each bin, so if you're at reading level 2, you're going to have, which is green, you're going to have green stickers. If you're reading an English book, it's going to have a star sticker, and if you're reading a Spanish book, it's going to have a plain solid color sticker. So I asked Mrs. Martinez how she determines which level her students are on, and she told me that at the beginning of the year she gives all of her students a DRA test, and this test determines which reading level they're at. So at the beginning of the year, say Johnny's at level 2, his clip will go on level 2, and if he's an English speaker, he's going to be on the level 2 green star. And I asked her how her reading center was successful in her classroom, and she said that her reading center was very successful because students knew what level they were supposed to be at when they're reading. So when students go to the reading center, they know to go to a particular bin for which level they're at the time. This way students aren't going and picking up books that are too hard or too easy for them, because a lot of times reading centers will have tons and tons of books, and for instance, kindergartners, sometimes they don't really know what books they should be reading, so they're going to just pick out books, and they just might be way too hard for them or way too easy for the level that they're at the time. I also asked her about, what about when they need to go to the next level? What does she do? She said that she gives them another DRA test, and what she does is she gives them a cold read. And this is where she gives them a book that they've never seen before. She's not going to pick a book that's in the bin or something that they've seen before. It's going to be something that they've never seen so that she can determine if they need to go to the next level. I also asked her about the books in each bin. Does she change them out? How does she, or does she just keep the same books in there all year long? And she said that she actually, every 2 weeks or every month, she'll change out the books to keep it fun and interesting, and just to make sure that they're wanting to read new things and they're not seeing the same thing over and over again. So I'm going to show you my poster up close. So here we have Mrs. Martinez's reading center. Here's the Spanish-speaking chart. And then we have both of the charts right there on the bulletin board. And then we have our English-speaking chart with the stars. And there's the little clips with the students' names on them. And here we have the books with the labels. Books in English are labeled with a star. Books in Spanish are labeled with a solid color. And then here's the reading center up at the top. Levels 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8. And students must take a DRA test to determine their reading level. They are given a DRA test before moving to the next level. Alright, and this is a great way to incorporate a reading center in your classroom, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation.